Hey, welcome to Tabletop Baseball. Thursday night Apba League of Dominance action. And I was just looking up here, Juan Berenguer's his record. He's 1-1 with a 4.15. 4.15, because I forgot to put that down. So now I'm going to look up Randy Johnson, who pitched earlier today in the Apba 66ers game. Randy Johnson is 1-2, 3.28. 1-2, or 3.28. Golly, 3.28. Dyslexic. 3.28. All right, so you know who was playing. Arizona, 99, Diamondbacks, 84, Tigers. Diamondbacks are 6-6, Tigers 6-5. Seems like everybody's right around 6-6, 6-5. Everybody's beating up on each other. Understandable. All good teams. And I need to bring back up. I didn't think I closed that out, but gotta get back to so I can see the chat, because I don't even know what's going on here. So I closed it out. Didn't mean to. And hello, Derek, Jerry, Tim, Randall, Robert, Ken, Monk. First one, Monk was the first one. Mike McAllister, Tribe fan. Tribe fan's playing some trivia. He's going to be back in 5 to 10. Okay, good luck on that. Probably be in about the 7th inning. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, so Randy Johnson already dominated the 66ers today. Now he's going to be playing the 84 Tigers. See if they can have any better luck. Looking at the lineups, it's basically the same thing for both teams. Durazo's going to DH, as they're in Detroit. For Detroit, no real changes. Howard Johnson playing third. Pretty much the same thing. So, with that, we'll go ahead and get started. Fielding 2 for Arizona. Fielding 1 for Detroit. I think that about covers everything. Johnson's an 8-inning guy. Berenguer's a 6. I think that should do it. We're ready to go. Jerry Ball, missed you earlier today. 46 for Tony Womack. And that'll be a ground ball back to Berenguer for out number 1. Get my Berenguers here, my bearings. Jay Bell with a 11. That's a 4. That's a double. Double for Bell. Here's Gonzalez. Gonzo, 63, 31. Flies it out to center. And there's 2 down. There's Travis Lee. 56, 34. 34 is a pop out to second. Berenguer's got that W. Got to remember. He's got an X and a W, so he can find the zone and then he can walk some people all over the place. That's what that means. There's Lou Whitaker to face Randy Johnson, and he promptly strikes out. And Alan Trammell. 51 is an 8. That'll be a pop out to Matt Williams. Kirk Gibson will foul it out to Damian Miller. 3 up, 3 down. Steve Finley now. 64, and he strikes out. 13 on 64. Matt Williams, 63. 30 will be a fly out to left field. And let me move this back down. All right, here's Rubio Durazo. 43, 29. That's a strikeout. Berenguer with the X. So bottom of 2, 0-0. Lance Parrish. There's a double. He has been on the schneid lately. Starts this one off right with a double. Darrell Evans, 44 is an 8. Runner on second. Ground out to third, high chopper. Parrish moves to third. There's Chet Lemon. 21, 32, runner on third. Fly out, F scores. First of all, let's check the right fielder. The right fielder Womack's a 2, so it will be fly out runner holds, but if he's an F's runner, he scores. Parrish, not an F. So he cannot score, not deep enough. There's Larry Herndon, 62, 26. Rounds it out to second base. Retires the side. Top of 3. 0-0. Here's Damian Miller. 55's an 8. Flies it out to center. Here's up Andy Fox. And he will draw the walk. Brings up Tony Womack. 1 on, 1 out. 32-26. Fielder's choice. 4-6. 4-6 there. Womack's at first now with 2 down. Jay Bell doubled his first time. And almost another double, but a 12 will be a 25. And that's a ground out to second base. So nothing for Arizona. Bottom of 3, still 0-0. Bergman, 64-41. First on an error. Error on the shortstop. First and second, actually, Arizona's fielding 2. First and second on the error on the pitcher, Randy Johnson. So Johnson mishandles, throws it over the first baseman's head into the stands. Down the right field line, and that's takes Bergman to second. There's Howard Johnson. Struck him out, though. Strikes out Hojo. Second strikeout for Randy Johnson. Whitaker, 31. Flies out to center. Alan Trammell. And Trammell strikes out. 2 Ks in the inning. Another 0 put up by Randy Johnson and crew. There's Gonzalez, 41-24. Ground out to shortstop. Travis Lee, 44. Flies it out to center. Steve Finley, 36-33. He will pop it out to second. Berenguer keeping pace with Randy Johnson. So here's Kirk Gibson, 63, and he strikes out. Parrish doubled his first time up, and the only hit for the Detroit Tigers. 56-34 will be a strikeout. Randy Johnson has a Y. See if he can strike out the side here. 36-33. And he does it. Another Y. Struck out the side. And the 4th. Move to the top of the 5th. There's Matt Williams. 45. That's a walk. So leadoff walk. Runs at a premium. Durazio, the batter. Oh, he's going to hit away, though. 51's an 8. Rounds it out to third, runner to second. About like a sacrifice anyway. So here's Miller, runner in scoring position. 46, Berenguer strikes him out. Brings up Andy Fox. 52-27, runner on second. Ground out to third. He grounds it out. Runner left. Bottom of 5-0-0. Here's Chet Lemon, 24, and guess what? Strikeout by Randy Johnson. That is 5 in a row. 6 out of 7 for Randy Johnson. Larry Herndon, 65, will foul it out to the catcher. Damian Miller. So he breaks the string of strikeouts. Bergman with a 9. That's a ground out to short. Top of 6. 0-0. Berenguer, this is his fatigue inning. Even though he's cruising right along, he strikes out Womack. And here's Jay Bell. 35-36. That is a walk, actually. Berenguer has a W. Comes into play there, and it's a walk. Here's Luis Gonzalez. 53-17. Runner on first. And we're looking at fielding 1. That is actually a fielding check. The right fielder, Gibson. He's a fielding 2. So fly out runner holds. Fielding 1 is a single. Fielding 3 is a single. Fielding 2 is an out. Fly out. And Kirk Gibson is a fielding 2. Kind of odd, but that's how it works. And here's Travis Lee. 15, that's trouble. That's an 11. Single runner to third. And does he steal? He's an E stealer. And E. Steeler, 2 out behind, tied. Well, there are 2 out, and they are tied. He will steal. Second and third with 2 down. Here's Steve Finley. He might be the last batter for Berenguer. Berenguer, let me double check here. Lopez pitched in the last game, so they're going to go with Bill Scherer in the bullpen. Much as they don't want to. 41-28, second and third. He grounds it out to short, so Berenguer gets out of it. Gets out of the jam there. Bottom of 6. And 0-0. Here's Howard Johnson up for his second at bat here in the 6th inning. Yeah, that is correct. Second at bat, we're in the 6th. 35, and he walks. It's a leadoff walk for Howard Johnson. Now we've got Whitaker. He's going to bunt. 13-14. That is a ball. Based on balls, actually, Johnson has a Z, so try it again. 65, and that is a 35. Double play. F batter safe at first. Whitaker is an F batter, so he beats it out. So it's a force play. So Whitaker, being a fast runner, beats it out. And he's at first with 1 out. Here's Alan Trammell. 34-31. That'll be a fly out to center. Actually, it's a strikeout. K is a strikeout, so 2 down. Whitaker at first. Somebody's got to get a hold of one. 41. Can't do it. 28. Rounds it out to short. So Detroit leaves one stranded. Top of 7. And Berenguer is going to come back out. Keep going with him. Pitching a shutout. 41-24. 24 is ground out to short. (32-26). Ground out to second. Tabletop Earl, throw yourself a party at the end of the playoffs. Cool, can't wait for playoffs. You mean the Apba League of Dominance playoffs? Well, we're not even halfway through. We're almost halfway through. If that's what you're talking about, hopefully. Oh, you're talking about Tenacious Strat, okay. RNGIDP. Good to have you along, bud. Appreciate it. Damian Miller. 63, and he flies out to right field. Both teams putting up zeros. Both pitchers pitching mighty fine. 1 hit off Randy Johnson. And a couple. Just 2 hits off Berenguer. Lance Parrish with the 1 hit. 26. He's going to strike out this time. Let's add them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Ks for Johnson. 53-21. We're looking at fielding 2, 21. First on error on the first baseman. Error on Travis Lee. So Evans reaches. Chet Lemon, 43-29. Why is a strikeout? There's Larry Herndon, 2 down. Johnson dealing 62 to 26. Rounds it out to second. Move to the 8th inning. Who's going to budge? Who's going to give? Andy Fox. 36. Pops it out to second base. Lou Whitaker. Top of the order. Womack with a 41. 28. That is a ground out to short. Actually, yeah, it is a ground out to short. So 2 downers, Jay Bell. The dice are dead tonight. 42's a 14. It's a walk. Brings up Louie. Let him pitch to him. 44's a 7. That's a single. Runner to third. Berenguer in some hot water now. First and third, but 2 down. Bill Scherer will come on. So Bill Scherer, he's a lefty. To face the left-hander, Travis Lee. 2 down, first and third. 64 is a 41. That might be something funny. Oh my goodness. Fielding 1. Double steal. One runner scores, other to second. Jay Bell steals home. Jay Bell with a stolen base. Steals home. And Travis Lee steals second. Gonzalez. Gonzalez steals second. See you later, Earl. Appreciate you stopping by. And so, I guess Bill Scherer fell asleep there on the mound and they stole home. So here's Travis Lee, still at the plate. Gonzalez at second. 15 and 11, and here we go. Here come the Diamondbacks, an 11 C pitcher. Single runner to left, single to left, runner out at home, and F scores. Well, he's not an F. Actually, there's 2 outs, so any runner scores. So lucky for them, there's 2 outs. He does score. And he's an E stealer. Does he get his second stolen base of the game? Behind by 1, tied or ahead by 4 or less. Well, they're ahead by 2, so he does steal. Travis Lee's second stolen base of the game. Third of the inning, if you count the double steal there. And he is standing at second base with Steve Finley. 13. And that's a walk. Scherer allows the first 2 men on. First and second, here's Matt Williams. 41's a 24. And that is a ground out to second base. But 2 runs, which look really huge right now for Arizona, with Randy Johnson on the mound and 6 more outs to go for Detroit. There's Bergman. 23, and he will ground out to third. There's Hojo. And Howard Johnson closes his eyes and gets lucky and hits one out of here. He's got double ones on 66. Stuck the bat out there and it just carried out of the park. It's 2-1. Sweet Lou, 56, struck out. Back on track, and Randy Johnson striking out. Lou Whitaker, Trammell. 42, that's a 23. First on an error. Error on the center fielder. Steve Finley. Then now Kirk Gibson. And he got a 1, but a 16, 28. That's a ground out to short. Detroit gets on the board. Gets on the board. It's 2-1. We'll move to the 9th. And Detroit will stick with Bill Shearer. Rubio Durazo, 16, struck him out. 16's a 13. Damian Miller, 41, 24. That'll be a ground out to short. And there's Andy Fox. He's 0 for 2. 62, and he strikes him out. Bill Shearer, nice inning. 2 Ks. And a ground out. So here we are, bottom of the 9th. Johnson's going to try to finish this out. No need to take him out. Trust in the big unit. 25's a 9. That's a ground out to short for Parrish. 6, 7. Actually, well, Berenguer might have been. When did he come out? B pitcher. He has to go 7. He did go 7, I think. 1, 2, 7. He did. He should have been an A pitcher for that inning. But a walk. The single was not, I think that was an 11. Anyway, Darrell Evans with 1 out. My dice are getting rounded, I think. 31. 14. Evans with a walk. Chet Lemon, 54. 32 will be a fly out to right field. Down to the final out, it's Larry Herndon. And he strikes him out fittingly to end the game. Lost track of strikeouts there, but it's quite a few. 2-1, typical Randy Johnson style game, no run support. But he wins it. Winner, and Berenguer is the loser. Hits for Arizona, 1. And 2, 3, 4. 4 hits, and Randy Johnson gave up 2 hits. Double by Parrish, home run by Johnson. That's it. Errors, 3 on Arizona. Pitcher, first base, center field. And errors on the Tigers, none. So Johnson goes 9 complete. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 Ks. And 2 walks. 12 Ks, 2 walks. So that will extend his strikeout lead in the National League. Arizona now above 500. Detroit started out, I think, 3-0. Now they're 6-6. Arizona 7-6. As they have somehow climbed above 500. So the next game up is the 4-8. Fours at home. 91 Twins, who are reeling. Got a couple injuries. The only team that has injuries. Against the 93 Giants. That'll be in Minnesota. So, and I need to open a pack up from Phanomatic. Nice game, D-backs. Randy Johnson. Tough to beat. Need to open a pack from Phanomatic. Check out his YouTube channel and his Facebook page. These are courtesy of Phanomatic. He's a giver. All right. I've already got, what, 4 autographs? 4 autographs. Skylar Ewing, San Francisco. Jake Yakinich. Los Angeles Angels. Shortstop. Uh-oh, we got something here. This is a thick card here. Daz Cameron. I'm afraid to turn it over. I'm scared. U.S. National, 18 and under national team. Daz Cameron. It's a thicker than normal card. Oh, it's a piece of jersey. Piece of his jersey. Nice. Very cool. Daz Cameron, piece of his USA jersey. 18 and under team. Very cool. Not numbered, but that's okay. Very sweet card there. A little thicker than normal. Gotta be thicker to have that jersey in there. So, all right, Grayson Greiner for Detroit, catcher. Adrian Rondon, Tampa Bay shortstop. How about the Marlins? $1.6 billion. You got that kind of money? Who's gonna fork out that kind of cash? Who is it buying them? Phanomatic. Appreciate that so much. I will enjoy those immensely. So here's a look at my haul from Phanomatic so far. Boom, 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 and those are out of the packs. And that one. Cool stuff. Very cool stuff. Again, much appreciated. Hope he's around. Hope he's watching. How are the Marlins worth that much? Exactly, I don't get it. 1.6 billion, isn't that like talking about Dallas Cowboy money? Kind of what I was thinking, but I guess they're worth as much as somebody wants to pay for them. And whoever it is, I don't know. Buy a Powerball ticket. I've been buying Powerball tickets since they started here in Oklahoma, and they have not won squat. So, but you might be right. Well, hopefully that will happen. And if I win Powerball, it's free Stratomatic for everybody. Any Phillies cards? As far as autographs, I don't think I got Oakland, Cleveland, Dodgers, Kansas City. And this Cameron, or Daz Cameron, he was trying to see who he was drafted by. Oh, he is the son of former big leaguer Mike Cameron. son of Mike Cameron. That's all I know. It doesn't say where he was drafted or anything. So, yeah, I think I got a few Phillies. I'd have to go back and look though. Does the cost of Marlins include ownership of the Marlins Park? I don't know. It's a good question. Astros? Is that where Daz Cameron's going? Astros? Yeah. Yeah, Phantomatic. He hooked me up. Just comment on your good luck. Yeah, I know. I understand, Jerry. I got you. Drafted by the Houston Astros. First round, 37th of 2015 June amateur draft from Eagles Landing High School, McDonough, Georgia. You got all the info there, Tony. That's good. I like that he's a first round draft pick. That one guy I got from the Dodgers, John Ritchie, he's a first rounder. Or no, it wasn't him. It was Foster Griffin for the Royals. This guy's a first rounder. 28th pick overall. Yep, Baseball Reference. I go there at least once a day. Even if I don't need to, I just go look. I just go look at stuff. Get some ideas. Because it's a great group, I have ordered a few teams from Strat today. Haven't played since 2010. All right, Ken. Way to get back in the ball game. Hope you watched the game today. You got in there. Got a stolen base, walk, stolen base. Couldn't bring you home though. So, with that, I'm going to call it a night. Guys, I appreciate everyone stopping by on this Thursday night. Computer game. Okay. Baseball Reference and Strat our King. You got your nameless players in the today in the mail. Richard, nameless players. What do you mean? Did you get a bunch of... Oh, you got your nameless players in the mail today. Duke won. I watched some of it. I actually watched some of it. We were talking about that earlier. I did watch some of it. Tribe fans doing a 71 replay with the Indians. Stratomatic Baseball Express, good for a newbie? I'm not sure. I would just go ahead and buy the game, honestly, PJ. I would just buy the game. Don't even worry about that wasting your time on the Express thing. Just get the game. Rookies and players you don't have, order from Strat. Okay. Yeah, just buy the game. Get whatever season you want. Buy the game because you get you get the basic game. You get all three versions of the game in one game. Just buy the game. Don't waste your time on that Express stuff. Alan Foster pitching for the Tribe. Express is for kids. Well, I mean, it's really for anybody, but it's just kind of like just like a sample version, really. I mean, it's basically like a sample. I wouldn't buy it. If you're going to get into it, just buy the game. I mean, if you think you're going to like the game. No problem, PJ, anytime. Stop by anytime. Great to have you along. Master and Card and Dice. You'll pick up the game no problem, PJ. The basic game, very simple. Yep. Just get the full game. Highly recommended. Yeah, I mean you could get the full game with like Derek said, the selector set. Just you can pick out however many teams it is they let you pick out. Whatever that is, like 4 or so. Might be more than that. I'm not sure. Yep. All right, guys. I'm going to go. And so appreciate you guys watching as always. Until next time, take care and God bless.